they are definitely preparing for some type of horrific event, guys, external event that will impact the world drastically. Why? Because they are giving us the clues on a silver platter, guys, right? Most people are being distracted as we speak, but we're not, guys. We're going to try to connect all the dots together. Let's go. Let's see what's upcoming, guys, because something is definitely brewing, to say at least, not financial advice. First things first, big insider sales. Insiders at Apple have offloaded over $50 million worth of shares today, including $33 million by CEO Tim Cook. Interesting. There you go. Another one, guys, right? Another selling spree is occurring as we speak. The CEO at Apple sold almost 200,000 shares, guys, right, for a profit of $33 million, right? Other executives are doing the same exact thing, right? 9 million plus another 9 million over there. Why, right? Why? Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, right? Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, guys. Look at this. There's a reason Jamie Dimon sold almost half of his shares 2 months ago, right? But for what purpose, guys? What's the reason? Is it because there is a black swan on the horizon? Let us try to investigate further. Perhaps there is. I'm pretty sure there will be, guys, right? Before we go even higher and higher and higher. The only reason is because they need to print more money, guys, right? For the collapse moment. Justin, Fed Chair Jerome Powell says, don't expect interest rate cuts until more confidence on inflation. Sounds bullish, right? So basically, the longer they hold rates, guys, the higher the markets will just go and go and go and go and go, right? So some people are now suggesting that it's an election year. They'll wait until Q3 and start cutting rates to make Biden look good, right? Here's the game plan, guys. People are saying they'll cut before the election, guaranteed. So if that's really the case, that would probably mean a black swan is incoming sooner than most people think. Because whenever they cut rates, that's when S has hit the fan, right? The economy has gone to S, guys. Okay, so the next FOMC meeting is in about 27 days, guys. May, they're holding rates, okay? But June is when the market believes they're going to do the first rate cut of 25 basis points. Okay, June. If this is actually real, guys, right, and if this comes into fruition, around that time period of the tail end of spring is when maybe perhaps a black swan will appear in view. Why? Because Powell states, under current outlook, rate cuts likely to be appropriate this year. Right, there you guys go. This is the year, guys, they're going to be cutting rates. The real question is when. The market believes June, right? People are saying the first rate cut will happen in June. Rate cuts this year, which means equal get ready for an economic crisis this year, guys. There you guys go, right? Why? Because these charts point towards the same exact thing, guys, right? Of an external event looming. What could it be, guys? So let us try to figure it out. So 2000. So this is the United States 3-month Gov bonds yield, and every time we have a cross, guys, that was when the dot-com bubble appeared. Okay. Subprime 2008. Look what happened, guys, across within this indicator, and the 2020 event occurred as well. Okay. And it seems like we're crossing as we speak, guys. Now, there does seem to be a delay, though, right? There does seem to be a delay, guys. Over here before an actual black swan appears, right? So maybe, I don't know, in the incoming months, or shall we say this year, guys, right? And this will perfectly tie into what happening, them cutting interest rates, right? Because now something terrible has happened in the economy, guys, and they're going to blame that thing, right? And then that's the perfect scapegoat. Not to mention, we're at the top of the range, guys, okay? We're at the top of the range, guys. Look at that. That's insane, guys. So these charts point towards something incoming, guys, right? A crisis on the horizon. By the way, guys, if you guys can leave a like on today's video, I really much appreciate it. Thank you. Let us prepare. Now, side note though, I wanted to point out someone previously stated that when Jerome Powell wears a purple tie, we pump. Okay, so the black swan isn't going to happen right now, but maybe perhaps in the perhaps this year, guys, right? Let's just say. And today he did have his speech, guys. Okay, now, so oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Let's go back here actually, so I could point towards what will the next black swan event be? That was the .com bubble. That was the housing bubble. This was an external event, okay, due to illness. And supposedly none of this was war. Okay, think about it. None of that were war events, guys. Does that mean the next one will probably be? I don't know, guys. It'll have to be unexpected though, because now Trump states, quote, "We could end up in WW3 with this lunatic," end quote. Wow. Isn't that perfectly timed, guys, right? Just look at that. Well, you look at that, guys, and you guys see how he mentioned, you guys know who he mentioned over here, right? The current sitting president, and his time, there's not much time for him remaining, right? Because the elections are soon, guys. If that's the case, does that mean this will occur soon as well, right? Or at least the beginning of it, guys. I don't know. Let us hear this out.
Look at Joe Biden out as fast as possible, the damage he can do, and we're talking about a certain type of damage, and even bigger damage could be World War III, because this guy has no clue. He can't put two sentences together.
Look at that, guys, right? Insane stuff. So, I don't know. Sometimes they do tell you in plain sight. They don't hide stuff, right? That's insane.
And he's dealing with Putin, and he's dealing with President Xi, and he's dealing with Kim Jong-un, all people I know very well. We were under no threat from anybody until this guy got in office. Now they're talking nuclear all the time. We didn't talk nuclear. I rebuilt.
Look at that, guys, right? Crazy stuff. Interesting. Comparing his time as president and to now, right? Look how the world has changed. So if I were them, I would honestly bring upon a black swan soon, right? Because elections are, oh, wait a moment. Hold on. I think we interesting. We just cracked the code. Because Mr. Poole did say 2024, the elections will not occur, right? 2024 will not occur, guys. And if a black swan happens around the same time, the last thing on the people's mind will be to vote.
Our nuclear power.
And that'll be perfectly timed as well, because it'll be under the current sitting president, not him.
Power to a level that nobody has, but you don't mention it and you don't talk about it. But now Putin's talking about it, and now Kim Jong-un again is talking about it. You had 4 safe years. You were safe because they respected your president and they respected the United States of America. And now you're not safe, I will tell you. We could end up in World War III with this lunatic.
There you guys go. We could end up in, you guys know, WW3 with this lunatic, guys. I mean, maybe he's not wrong, because breaking now, 9 Navy vessels and 30 Chinese warplanes detected near Taiwan, developing as well, okay? So, people, some others were stating that it was perhaps because of aid, guys, right? To give aid of what's happening over there, guys, with the natural disaster. But breaking, China issues travel advisory for the nations, warning Chinese citizens to take safety precautions and to be prepared for various unexpected situations. Very strange. Well, you look at that, guys. Well, you look at that, right? So these people were warning of, obviously, perhaps WAR, because CIA has purportedly informed Israel that Iran will attack within the next soon, right? In the coming days or something like that. If this doesn't seem like perhaps WW3 is absolutely brewing, guys, and I don't know what will, because look at that, right? They're holding nations responsible, guys. Then we got North Korea successfully test fires new hypersonic missile. Russia is ramping up its preparations for a large-scale war with NATO, guys. Right? Look at that. Army recruitment, guys. That was Mr. Poole's picture he posted as well from a long time ago. Right? Is this why? This is insane stuff, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The XRP ledger will survive it all, guys. because bunkers deep underground, the new financial system, the new financial network will be unstoppable. Literally, why? Because in preparation for financial resilience under an EMP attack, Ripple has secured a validator in a bunker, guys. Okay, so even if there are these external events occurring, guys, or will too, right? It's not going to stop the XRP ledger from processing transactions. It's still going to be running. That's insane.
That service provider is.
Do they know what's upcoming? Do they know something we don't? Why would they even have this in the first place? Do other projects have this? No, or I don't think so, guys. Right? Because Ripple Validator is housed in a hardened offline bunker with no public access. This protects the validator's private keys and ensures reliable, uninterrupted participation in the XRP ledger consensus process. So it will work when the whole world is in turmoil.
Sweden's largest internet service provider is located somewhere you might not expect, below 100 feet of bedrock in a former nuclear bunker.
Wow, that's insane, guys. Right? Just think about it. If you're preparing for your ledgers to be online, right, at all times, obviously you would want to come here, right? Because it's very safe and secure.
The Pionen data center houses some of the most sensitive information in the world, which once included WikiLeaks servers. They can help protect their clients' information under Sweden's Free Speech Act. Inside, engines intended to be for German submarines are used as backup generators. The design and style is the work of CEO John Carlin, who took inspiration from his love of films. He said,
that looks pretty crazy to me, right? The HQ, guys. That's insane. I mean, wow. This should give you extra confidence in Ripple, XRP, and the XRP ledger, guys, right? It just did to me.
Says that the choice to put plants in the caves was to capture the computer meets plants vibe of sci-fi films from the 70s. The plants are kept alive by grow lights. The center has simulated daylight, and the waterfall, well, that's just for fun. And while it may look like a villain's lair from James Bond, you won't find Goldfinger here. Just the 15 senior technical staff who run the servers.
There you guys go, right? I still have been wanting to talk about gold, guys, for the longest time, but I'm going to save it because the video is already getting too long, right? Because gold is definitely sending a warning, guys, right? Especially when all these other things are happening at the same exact time. That's why gold has been pumping, but we're going to save it for another video, guys, because things are about to get quite interesting, right? Let us prepare, but I still believe we go higher and higher and higher first, not financial advice. But anyways, that's Sophia's Amazingness. See ya.